So, all right, are we rolling?
We are rolling. Teaspoon, we're here. My boy. It's Brassbird and Teaspoon hanging out together, looking at this big old crazy map once again.
So it's been a week, Brassbird, and every faction has taken exactly one action in round one.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're actually right now in the middle of Naalu, which is played by Susan, notorious home system taker. We're in the middle of Naalu's turn, which is amazing. It's just an amazing set. It's been like hours and hours since this home system invasion started. We'll get to it in the end, but I just thought it would be fun to go over and talk to you about what has happened. I know that since we last talked, I joined a team, so I'm now officially Bug Boy.
Bug Boy,
right here.
Nice.
I joined Liver Squatch.
Liver Squatch. Liver Squatch is a sweetie pie.
Yeah, he's kind of a killer. He's like a serious player.
Oh yeah.
I just realized you can't really see this infantry on this planet. But anyway, so I'm no longer a neutral observer, but even if I was, I wouldn't be able to follow all the discussions going on. So I don't know what you've caught, but I have missed a ton. So I was hoping maybe you've caught some stuff that I didn't miss and vice versa.
You know, I have also missed a ton. It's been a crazy, crazy week for me. For those of who didn't hear, I had a crazy experience of getting my car stolen and then having it returned to me later in the same day. A bunch of punk-ass kids abandoned it on the other side of town, took it for a joyride until it ran out of gas. So that was exciting, and, I'm dealing with all the aftermath of that, but everything's good. I have been keeping an eye on everything that I can, and I got Mantis in my corner over here, taking care of business and, and picking up the slack.
He's very active. Sorry to hear about that. That sounds like really a bummer.
It was a bummer, but, honestly, it worked out better than it could have. It could have been a lot worse. But yeah, so I'm thankful for Mantis to have taken care of this. It's looking very nice over here. I have
we're starting.
Yeah,
this is
no
some
complaints.
Scary ass shit. Look at this.
Oh, did I tell you that we have a warfare, by the way? But no. No worries. We just want our roids. Is all we want. We could want for nothing else other than our roids. But
I will say that the has not been spent by because of course you moved right here, so you still have your agent to go through this alpha basically wherever you want. Like
there's a lot of wormholes over here. Why are you pointing over there? Because
that would eliminate the Imperium. That would be the first.
I know that would eliminate them. I know.
That's probably what.
Oh my god!
That's why I was just thinking about. But there's a lot of juicy places you could go for.
Did Susan hire you to say that?
Oh no! I didn't. There's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about with this. What's going on here? But
sure.
But while we're at it, I mean, I thought we'd get to it at the end, but you just jumped into like the SAR thing. This is one very scary thing that's happening. Of course, there's this very scary thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Imperium also said, he was like in chat, like, I didn't follow what's going on. So Susan, this is a hilarious thing about this game. Susan negotiated for the cavalry, as you can see, to make this destroyer into a cavalry. Not that really he needed it, like, but whatever. Of course, makes this battle into 100% in the battle calculator. But he messed up the negotiation timing. So because Hakan's turn is whatever it is and everything has to go through Hakan, he couldn't get the cavalry between the turns because of when the negotiation happened. So he paused his turn in the middle of activating this, negotiated the Kraos IFF from Ghosts to put the token here so he would be neighbors with the Nomad that found the Gamma right here.
There it is.
To get the cavalry.
Wow.
And as we were talking about it, and so this battle is frozen because now you need a time that they're both online. They're not in the same time zone, whatever. But so I said, well, okay, the space combat is a slam dunk. But the ground combat would be 2v2. And then they said, except Susan has already paid with frags for the Titan agent and the Yin agent.
Oh my god! Where did Susan get all the stuff to like pay all this stuff?
And this is with conversational out in the open. So you're like, what the hell? And so Imperium is like, oh, I missed like all the conversation where everybody basically plotted together to just eliminate me.
Yep.
That's why he didn't even declare a retreat. But it's kind of funny because, you know, someone said in the chat, and that's true, everybody is really excited to see anyone eliminated. Like,
oh, yeah.
Everybody's like,
yeah.
oh, I mean, it's good. It's too crowded. Like, it's like everybody becomes psychopaths.
We need a little bit of breathing room here.
So I think if you and Mantis decide to take this wormhole right here, you know, you'll get at least applause. Even though a lot of people are just scared about this and want this to go anywhere but the wormhole near their house.
Well, I will say only one thing, and that's I'll never tell. I'll never tell.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Well, so those are exciting things that happen in the round.
Yes.
Another thing that's scary to a lot of people is this. Necro moved everything they have, including this dread, into this nebula wormhole.
Yes.
Instead of taking Vefu 2, for
Uh-huh.
example. And Necro also has wormhole. So if this is freaking out anybody that's on an alpha, because you can get to them.
Yeah, watch out for the betas.
Yes, so this is freaking out everyone that's on a beta, including, for example, we want to take this like nice planet here.
Uh-huh.
Live Squatch and me were talking about how, you know, we are literally the only faction that has no tech. So Necro is going to come after us. That's kind of silly. This is a tech tape. Like, is that what is coming? Sounds very, very funny. So we're feeling like a little more secure, but you know,
maybe not you guys. Yeah.
There's a Yin Juicy planet here. There's, of course, this system, which would be hilarious if both of you and Necro will try to eliminate them. And the other thing is Necro is also negotiated for Crucible from Cabal.
Really?
And the IFF. So he actually can, with the Crucible through here, can actually move to the Alphas.
Wow.
You know, there's just like so many places this could go. Like, you know,
endless possibilities, really.
Yeah. That there becomes like really, like, you know, you place it here with a Crucible. Whatever. You can get anywhere you want.
Wow. Very cool. Very cool.
So those are the exciting things. The rest of it was like really boring. It just took forever, right?
For sure. I mean, we could just do a little tour around the board. How about, I mean, we can just start over here and then maybe just do a little counterclockwise action or something like that. So, I mean, we already talked about a Mantis and I situation. We just moved into Dalbooth the
So much plastic.
A lot of plastic to start out with. You know, we got Warfare, so we're going to be able to post up shop in here. And then, I don't know, maybe do some wormhole business somewhere. I don't know. I'll be honest, I haven't had a ton of opportunities to talk to Mantis about it, but, you know, we're both smart guys. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Everybody's waiting for your turn. By the way, I have to say that it's half of it is like rumors, because when I say that Susan negotiated for the Yin agent, I don't know. Like, I haven't looked at ever. I didn't see that.
There's a lot to go through, man. For real. For real.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you moved here, a lot of plastic. Then we have Jolnar. What did they do? They took Cormant. So what we saw in this portion, we saw Nazroka moving here, Kalaris moving here, and of course Wino right after Naalu moved here with their agent, Zeu. You're a Zeu specialist. But Wino, of course, to Custodian.
Of course. Is anyone surprised?
No, I mean, yes. I don't know if I would do that. But he has since been peddling aggressively the Wino Alliance, trying to get money to build stuff.
Of course.
And
of course.
Not be eliminated.
Yeah.
Because we've like the propaganda we've spread. I mean, I didn't think anybody would want to eliminate Imperium. They have Ether Stream is so fun. And I don't know.
So Hakan moved here into Alpert. What was the legendary planet ability for that one again? I think it
lets you produce a cruiser. So
okay.
Yeah, which is kind of funny. I think they wanted adjacency here, NRA, and and Julnar, so they don't have to go through Hakan. I don't know. Hakan also obviously wanted this legendary planet.
Yeah.
Kalaris, where are they going to go? I don't know. They went to Perimeter. I mean, it's a shitty planet, but there's not a lot of places they can go. You know?
Yeah, they'll figure it out. I'm confident in those boys.
Yeah, but those
Reasonably.
three factions have already made a bunch of money between the three of them.
Oh, of course.
You know, so now NRA going with a mech here, kind of, I don't know, was kind of a little bit surprising to me, but you know, that's what they did. I mean, I don't know why maybe you want to double explore the industrial. I guess that's all they have around them. That's kind of sad. You want the mech on Hazard in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I think
not a lot of options for that, but I mean, they're a strong faction. I'm sure that and it's Robin. Robin's a good player, man. He'll figure something out here for sure.
Yeah. Also impossible to see those folks here. We as the Bug Boys right over here just went to take the best planets around us, Tekra and Turkan. Mm-hmm. Also, if you notice, that's kind of the only influence planet in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So, you know, we sacrificed the dude here to Tekron, got to trade goods, and then used our agent here. We're kind of jokingly saying that the only influence planet we can get to is actually Wina. That's like,
that's what I'm talking about, boyo. That's what I'm talking about.
But we're slow. We're bugs. You know, we're crawling around planets. So we're just trying to figure out how to unlock our commander. That's
straight up. Well, I like the position that you guys have on Evra. I mean, look at this. Like 4 planets. I mean, if you somehow get Arnor and Lore, you just like swarm on Evra with like 6 bugs or something. Like that's nice. I feel like you guys have a pretty dominant claim on Evra, which is a good planet to have a dominant claim on, is what I'll say.
And it's right near our horse system. The only thing that we're like kind of freaked out about is we have both wormholes right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of native. I mean, it's not that the ghosts of Krios are unhappy to give if. They're like super happy to give it to everyone. They even change their names too. But, you know, it's just not fun having those, especially early on.
For sure. Oh, and over
Speaking
here,
of ghosts,
yep.
They went to Malice.
Is anyone surprised?
Again, I mean, they're pretty squishy, right? So we talked about the Star Bowl can come here. No problem. I mean, you have like, what, 8 fighters? But again, the ghosts are useful. They're useful, and they've been trading the if for ceasefires. That's what they've been doing.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's nice.
And the way they market it is like you give them their ceasefire, you get if use for life. That you're like free if for life. So
okay.
People like it. They also, I've seen a conversation with Mantis. I don't know if he talked to you about Loader. Where's Loader?
Here.
Yeah, right. So they were talking to Winnow about it, saying they want to come here, asking if Winnow is going to have a problem with it, and then he was like, "No, I'm wanting money. He just wants money. That's all he talks about." And then Mantis was like, "If you come here, let me know." That's all he said. So that was kind of interesting.
Fucking when it was just like, give me money and I don't care about anything. Like
that's basically what he said. Yeah, no, he just wants to build. I think he just is thinking, how can I hold these 2 planets and
for
be
sure.
winner?
How can I win the game with only having these 2 systems?
Hey, weirder things have happened when you're
No shit. Oh man. So what's up with huh?
Yeah. I mean, he has half an intimidated council just in his home system.
Oh, straight up. Oh, that was so funny how that was like one of the flops, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, what a hilarious turn of events.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think this is still too crowded. I mean, someone has got to go here. I don't think that people are going to be happy to leave everyone here. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. So what's up with Yin? DJ.
So apparently also sold his agent. I don't know. He's taken Horus.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
It will make him neighbors with us when we get here, so we can swap our lines. I know it's a very well kept secret that we talked about.
No, that's one of the best memes that's happened when what was it? Simple came in and changed his name about that.
Because I was kind of making a joke like, "Come on, everyone, message a lot, so this will be buried. No one will see." And so he changed it to kind of troll me. And I'm very trollable, so I accept it with a lot of love.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is the legendary planet that just gives you an extra command token to follow. It's like a scepter of ML power. So
Okay,
it's very
that's
good to
cool.
grab. Yeah, it's a very good round one. Grab in the beginning. He actually has some pretty sick planets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In
Yeah.
his corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Very
what happens if
interesting.
Ian is left alone. But he does. There is a wormhole here, and there's a lot of empty space that people can
Yeah, I think
drop
this
ifs.
this will be a very interesting corner of the galaxy to check out, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see the ifs dropping here. You know, if people want to come here, they will. I mean, of course, the Clan of Sar could always come here, you guys, but anyone that's finding their neighborhood a little crowded
For sure.
can stretch their arms into here. Then
Let's
we
go
have
that.
Arborek, our boy Jezax.
Jazz.
He went to the legendary planet that gives you 2 extra
Commodities. God,
Yeah,
what a
and he's
great way to
already-
start.
Yeah, for Arborek, it's
Mhm.
chill.
So
You
chill.
already paid one to Hakan to pay for the trade facilitation of this group of strategy cards. So he basically got like X-1 on a 4 commodity, which is super chill for
Oh,
Arborek.
yeah.
And going forward, of course, this will be better. He also spent his home planet producing here, so that's why you see like,
Yeah.
a couple of extra units.
Oh yeah, you got to get that mech out, baby. That's a big deal.
Very big deal because now
Yeah.
production here is going to grow. Of course, this, I'm guessing, his plan is to make this into a dread with his agent.
Ooh, there you go.
And then he takes one more planet, and that's a pretty happy Arborek. Like, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah, Jazz has got a good situation going on right now. For real.
Yeah, and he's very good in the diplomacy. You know, respecting the hassle. I mean, with Susan,
Mhm.
that's another thing you must admit. Like, it takes not just the commitment, but the hassle to get all these deals
Mhm.
tied up and going.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, Cabal just moved out here. Took a base Freya. Nothing too fancy. This
Mhm.
dread here probably gonna take a coin
Oh
year or one of them.
yeah, no, for sure. I definitely feel like just as a matter of like common sense, like Cabal's coming here because they need the influence. They need the influence, and they will
And-
have the movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To like get all sorts of shit going over there. So, yeah.
And they need the out, right?
Yep.
Because they don't go anywhere else. Necro's already moved here. You know. Yeah, that's what's going to happen here. So Arborek can take this planet and be happy with it. I guess this will be still empty. I don't know.
Yeah, this will be
This
interesting
was-
to see what happens with that one.
Why is there a frontier?
Oh, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is the AC generating one.
Uh-huh. That's tight.
That's a fun one. This
Oh,
one
for
is
sure.
generating frontier tokens, so I thought it'd be cool for Imperium. but I don't know.
Oh, totally.
Rip Imperium, I guess. I don't know. We're already interviewing, like, poor guy has
Yeah.
not yet fought for his life.
For
Right.
sure.
Necro has deserted their home system. That's going to be a fun planet for someone to come in with the if, by the way.
Ooh.
'Cause there's no ship.
There you go. Hey, there's an idea.
You know who really would love to come here? This neighbor.
Ooh, the L1, of course. Of
To
course.
simulate this on a 4-0
Damn.
planet and then produce like 6 fighters here. Delicious.
Damn,
Or
that'd be
6
juicy. Are you kidding me?
6 infantry. You know, not that expensive. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, Necro is playing for memes. You can tell this is a meme place.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Argent just
Flight.
popped trades, so
Oh, okay.
didn't do anything.
Totally.
Yes. L1 just took case on rare and found the tomb of Infidia. I definitely expect some blood to be shed on this
Of course.
planet later in the game.
Of course. Yeah.
Then we have Yasarel. Yasarel was hearing this conversation of these folks who were talking memes and bloodshed. Was like, you know what? Fuck it. My first move, I'm building at home. That's what I'm doing. So
There
he
you
just
go.
built a bunch of infantry. That's
You
what
know,
he did.
Pretty wise, honestly. I'm going to say that right now. Pretty wise. You know, a lot of other folks in this game are just having fun and going fast and loose, but the Tauren is very survival minded.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to
No, I mean-
serve them well.
8 infantry on round 1 is,
Yeah.
you know, you can't really deal with it very easily.
For real. For real.
Um,
Wow.
our extra had a funny turn, really hilarious actually. He moved an empty carrier, nor no fighters.
Oh my goodness.
With no protection, so he can carry 4 infantry to land on primer. It's like, I want this planet. And then he got
DMZ,
the DMZ. So he'd already ordered the primer to be on primer when he was like, actually, I have to put it back home.
Is there a way to blow this up? I want this to be bigger. Oh, I don't know if there's a way to blow that up.
You have to unlock it. You have to move it. Oh, there you see it. Keeps.
Oh, I see.
You have to place it like here, and then you.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now that's a DMZ.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my god.
So actually, what it means is like a couple of really funny things. So these infantries are at home, but there's no more carriers for extra right now. These infantry and this carrier are hella vulnerable. So a single cruiser coming here will kill all these infantry, which was obvious. But extra actually cannot be eliminated right now.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
because they have a plan no one can take. So I apparently people were talking about how it would take the Muat hero to eliminate extra. Right
totally. And you know what's funny is that, I mean, if this was any other situation, like let's say this happened to Yssaril where they like take infantry over here and get the DMZ, then extra could peace accords that. But since this is extra, no one can peace accords it away from them.
That's true.
Oh man,
hilarious.
And I just gotta say too, I played in a league game with Major Ass, and they are so funny. They're like literally such a funny person, such a delight to hang out with. I had a great time in the game with them.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Oops, sorry, I'm bringing the wrong things. A lot of people here I don't know, and so someone said, I don't know who, that Major Ass is a fairly aggressive player. So that's all I know. But these are rumors, just like but in this game, I mean, it's you either play for the memes or I don't know what happens. Extra. Sorry, we did extra. We have Mahak. They also pop trade, so no movement yet. Didn't rift to Mekatol. I mean, the Mekatol was already taken.
Yeah.
Also, Balls 84. I played a ton of games with Balls 84. Also very chill, very fun to play with.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because some people I didn't play with.
I like that we got ass and balls right next to each other. Isn't that funny?
Right next to. I mean, you know what this is then. Anyway.
You may as well write it down. You may as well write down taint right here.
Oh my god. You said it. This is it. The video is being flagged. That's it. Okay.
Oh my god, dude. All right.
I'll pour another glass of sparkling water.
Yeah.
Anyway, here in the corner, Muat has to be Muat. And as Muats go, the first turn is the agent, and you produce a carrier at home. So boring as heck. That's all that happened.
Well, there you go. You got to do what you got to do.
The new Muat, like post POK Muat, is like you move last. You just sit at home. You're like looking at everybody.
Yep.
You agent, you star forge, you do
for sure.
Eventually, you move on. So yeah, that's what's happening there.
Cool.
Mentak, Hope's End. Mentak has been kind of quiet. I mean, they're really stuck in the corner. I don't know how they can get neighbors to pillage. Everybody was talking about them, but
for sure,
they got the mech back home.
Very nice.
They bring a cruiser here, so that is, and 2 fighters, so that is more better protected. Not the Titans inclined, but that's a good pocket Hope's End. Who doesn't love a pocket? You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like with the Nebulas right here, I just think that they're going to be holding on to Hope's End for like a long time, because like they could, if they wanted to, move these units out and just say like, well, people are going to have to go through the Nebula. But like if you're worried about Titans, I feel like Titans is a faction where they are going to be so particular about how they spend their command tokens that having to spend the extra token to try and move into the Nebula and then telegraph that you're going there and then have to spend the other token to go there. Like, I feel like Mentak's just got this locked down, is what I feel.
I think that's a solid assumption. I do think that at some point they'll start like this saying, well, I have to gum this.
Yeah.
One of the other. Or one of them or the other might tech DT or something like that. And you'll start paying more attention here. But I also think it's very likely one or more of these are going to get wormholes, or we'll put with the IFF, and then you can start getting things going on. I will remind everybody that there is a legendary planet right here that actually gives you Nav Suite on tap.
Nav Suite on tap. This is going to be the hottest legendary planet, in my opinion.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
I really want it in a normal game too. I mean, this map is so wild for it anyway, because look at all these nebulas and all these grav rifts.
For real.
You know, but yeah, that's gonna. I'm sure that's gonna make these people a little more antsy and or paranoid about it at some point. Totally. As soon as someone has this planet, right?
Yeah, and then gets IFF and then plops an alpha right there. You know, like
exactly,
for real.
Exactly. So that's why they have to gum it and they create tension. But you're right. I think for a while this can be fine. But Mentek's issue and Alpha Squid, and of course we know Kyle Ruthless is
he's ruthless, baby.
He's like he's. I'm trying to weigh my words here. Definitely one with an eye for skullduggery.
Sure.
And Alpha Squid very committed to the game, very dedicated. Will find a way to break out of this corner. Like they definitely want to put cruisers out there. Mm-hmm. They're going to rift someplace. I don't know.
We know that K Ruthless loves a rift.
Yeah, I mean
we know that.
Right? Part of being a pirate.
So what's up with the Son of Leto?
They popped construction. That's why you see this extra dock here.
Oh, I love it, man. I actually love it. I'm playing a barony game in one of my async games. I'm playing on Magi's Madness, and I just got my second dock, and it feels so good. Feels so good to have that much production.
Massive production. I mean, a 2 resource planet as your small one. You play extra, and you're like, holy hell! I only have 4 production. You put another one. It's only 3 more. It's only 3 more. Bummer.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know. It sucks.
And then Letnev with this, so it's really nice. You could see. I mean, Son of Leto is also a super player. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
definitely is going to build a bunch of plastic. I think that's part of the goal of this production is to be safe. Better safe than sorry. He also has neighbors here who are capable of plastic, so he doesn't need to stay behind. I'm very curious who's going to be the one trying to take. This, legendary planets that starts at 0-0 and progressively becomes better. That's going to be also, I think, an interesting planet.
My bet's on Titans. That's my bet.
I mean, that is the natural place for them to go, but there are a lot of anyway.
Totally,
it's a really interesting planet. Can be going forward. Moving on from Son of Leto, we had Titans. Very standard move, Krog Sig, a good system. Sleepers, of course.
Nice. Mining World on this boy? Come on now.
That is very sweet, especially in such a crowded map where you don't get a lot of system.
Yeah, for real. Every attachment's going to be so precious. Honestly.
Isn't it? That's also the objective, right? Isn't it 2 attachments?
Oh God, of course it is. Of course it is, horrible. Man. You fucking kidding me?
Which, of course, Titan gets for free at some point later when they put it in their home, right?
Like, they don't even need it, man. Hilarious.
But Scanlake, they're going to dig for him. They're going to get more. Of course, a lot of people were rooting for Titans to just go straight to the Sol home system. Because for Sol, for some reason, I don't know why Goondog made that decision. I think that was before Connor's.
Yep.
Yeah. Is to put all 5 infantry in space.
Wait, there's not even capacity for that. Oh wait, no, with the second carrier, duh. Yeah, duh.
Soul carriers are stupid.
Oh God, of course they are. Duh.
Yeah, soul carriers are stupid. A single soul carrier would carry these 5.
I love it,
actually. But yeah, so they didn't do it. They went for the Titans, that is Cryptor, also very experienced player. Went for the solid play, taking these 2 planets, making friends with your neighbors.
Yep.
And Sol did the same thing. Atlas, a very good planet. I don't know where else they would go. They're already looking. I mean, if tech pops, they could go here with their second carrier.
Yeah.
They could try to go here. I don't know how Titans and Soul are going to divide this. This is going to be interesting.
No idea.
Relative to a normal games expansion, that's just nothing here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe they take your potatoes. I don't know.
Man, I mean, I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame them. But we're still there, baby. We're still right there, man.
And with the warfare,
yeah. Man, so I'm interested in the Memoria. Is this going to stay home for defense? Are they that worried about it, or are they trying to cruise it over to Mayhar? Or, that'll be interesting to see where the Memoria goes in this first round.
I just realized that the Memoria, I thought people would like Imperium because of Etherstream. I think now people actually like those combat-oriented promissory notes. So the cavalry is obviously really, really good.
It's a hot commodity, yeah.
Hot commodity. And then I was thinking, well, the Soul Agent, the Yin Agent, frickin' we got Teklar. We need to put it out there. Teklar could swing this 2v2 infantry.
Oh, God, it could, man. Yeah, for real. I mean, you gotta give it over to the Galactic Central Bank, right?
Oh, my God. Yeah, we need to start depositing in the Bank of Hakan. Who would want to play that?
Eponymous. Definitely.
Eponymous, yeah,
definitely.
He said he has a spreadsheet. Already has like an Excel spreadsheet.
I'm so proud of them, honestly. Honestly, I could not do it as much as I would be interested and curious to do something like that. I could not. So more power to them.
Yeah. So where's the Memoria going? Of course, it could go to Mayhar Zul with Grav Drive whenever that's popping for these folks over here because strategy cards are together. Maybe you're in. Are you guys in this group with them?
Oh, I think so. Actually, yeah, I think so.
So I don't know.
I can't remember what strategy card they have, but here's the biggest thing is that it really comes down to the secret they got, and it's even more unpredictable because you put in all those other ones, right? So they could have gotten some goofy, non-standard Teaspoon custom secrets, and they're like, how the hell do I score this? How do I get my commander unlocked? We
got that. That's what we got.
yeah. I mean, it's just interesting because that's what totally changes the Nomads game is that once they get that first secret, then they're like, okay, now I can be loosey-goosey. Now I can do crazy shit. Now I can do this.
Yeah, that's very, very true. I mean, in a normal game, you're also not that worried about your flagship being taken down in the early game because it's really good relative to what other people have on the board. But in this game, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, it's not going to stand up to the plastic that people are going to be throwing at you if they wanted to. Totally. And also, as you said, if you lose it, you are screwed.
Yeah, for real.
So I'm guessing that's probably going to be something fairly conservative. I mean, again, it really depends, if there's any negotiation for, these systems, what are they going to agree on? Because I'm guessing Letnev's going to want this. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's just a lot of ambiguity on who gets what on
Absolutely.
A lot of it. Yeah, I don't know. What did Julnar do? I always said we moved to Corman. They already sold RA and made some money.
I'm surprised they didn't come here.
Yeah. What is this? What is this planet?
Let's find. Oh, it is the one where you gain 2 action cards or 1 secret objective. Wow!
And it's a 3/2.
Yeah.
They want to be neighbors with NRA. What is NRA? I mean, I guess NRA wanted Ankalaris, but would Hakan really not facilitate this? I don't know. They facilitated so much.
For sure. Well, I mean, they just bring the Dreadnought over here, and it's ultimately no big deal. It's ultimately no big deal.
Unless somebody else takes it first. I mean, through this wormhole, Necro could be here. Be
Ooh.
Hello, Julnar.
There's a... Wait. Oh, but the movement out of the nebula... Unless they have
Crucible,
some...
with
Crucible.
Through this here.
Oh, come on.
I've come to get some tech, my friend.
Oh,
by the way, action cards, num.
Yeah.
That's money for Necro.
No, totally. So, yeah, that's an interesting one right there. I think it's going to be a point of contention for sure.
Yeah, it's a great planet. I mean, 3/2, that's a Sam lore, right? Who doesn't love that?
Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Yeah, so that's a whole circle of the board.
Mm-hmm.
We did think about this invasion. Should we talk about the controversy? I don't know.
Wait, talk about what?
The controversial posting about secret convos, etc.
Oh man, I totally didn't know anything about that. What happened with that?
All right, so I mean, it actually came up again today, but you know, there's the beginning of the game. There was a vote about whether or not we should have secret conversations, and it was actually quite close. But most people voted for no secret conversation, and the argument for no secret conversation in general in async is that it really slows the game down.
Sure.
With a game with so many people, so many time zones, it was just like the fear would be like that. Gosh, it would just make this game even longer and even more obscure.
Yeah.
Of course, people love whispers and secret conversation because they're fun, and in a game like this, you could plot to eliminate someone. Like
Sure.
All right. So what happened was there were two dimensions. I'm not gonna like name names, but someone posted something like a kind of a discussion of trade offer, and it was done in the shit posting channel. Sorry, it's the sandwich posting channel.
Oh, I love that people are negotiating in the sandwich posting channel.
Well, the channel formerly known as shit posting.
Oh, it's too good. It's too good.
So that was one element of the controversy, was that it was done there instead of the like real game channels. And the other element was that someone created a thread. And when you create a thread, Discord like automatically generates like a Discord so-and-so created a thread and then deleted that message.
Oh, word. Okay.
So it was very clever. But,
yeah.
you know, some people didn't like it, and it like lit a bit of fire, and like some people are going at it, debating it. I also
totally
weighed in. So I don't know. What do you think about that? What's your take?
Man, well, you know, I feel like I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on it because like I am playing and I have played an async game where the secret conversations are allowed, and I've played in plenty. I think the majority of them are no secret conversations allowed, and I feel like there's merits to both of them. How I feel about this game in particular is I feel like secret conversations should be allowed in this game just as a matter of convenience. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, it's probably true that it might add time. I feel like it might not add time, actually. It might even save time because you're trying to connect with like so many different other people, and you got all the different time zones, and it's like you have to ping, like the idea of like you pinging in this public channel, then you have to wait for this person to respond to your ping, and then they have to scroll through like a bazillion messages to find your ping and then like find the context in the conversation. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I get what you're saying, and I also played in both kinds. But what I wanted you to kind of, like, the controversy was like it has been voted.
Oh yeah,
by a majority
yeah. Well,
of playing.
Yeah, okay. Well,
the question is like, is it fair game to try to hide? Well, like,
it's not. Well, it's not if the vote was already decided like that. You know what I mean? Like, then that should be law.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the vote has been decided. I mean, I guess I maybe is in part responsible because. You know, I don't know.
It's Tispoon's fault. I love it. It's his fault.
I'll take the fall for this one. But you know, we talking about Simple changing his name. Like I was like saying, kind of a joke. But I was like, when I was like, Sardak wants you to like swap alliances quickly, like post a lot of comments so that people would lose that and not know about it. And then Simple changed his name. So people were like starting to be like, all right, so people are missing stuff. How can we negotiate in a way that they wouldn't know that we're talking about them? And I think that started going downhill from there.
Yeah. Totally. I mean, I can see how people would be trying to ride that line, but
yeah.
I think there should be maybe one of the GMs or something should come out and have a much more clear message of these are what the bounds are, these are what the rules are, as has been decided by the whole. Oh.
This is the issue, and ever since I became Sauron agreed to be like an Imperial arbiter, but it's more like he's not following the game. He's like...
For sure. Well, how about, he posted that meme about how his word is law. All you need to do is message him and say like, hey, this is what we need the lawman to come in and say. We need the lawman to come in and lay down the law, and that's you. And this is what the law is. And then I'm sure he'd be happy to, like, make a big announcement about it and ping everyone and all that.
Well, I just wanted to kind of try to agree on it as a group, and so
totally.
that's why I didn't want to, like, trying my best not to abuse my authority more than I already do.
Sure.
But anyway, so some people were talking about how today this was funny because when Susan first asked for the cavalry, he said, I have a spicy use for it. And Nomad was actually simple, was saying like, nah, you got to tell me what you're doing with it. I'm not going to just. And so Susan was like, I don't want to tell you exactly because everybody's listening and that's going to ruin the surprise,
For sure.
So he said, so Simple said as a joke, right? He said, just tell me that, just say it in Pig Latin. And Susan did actually said it in Pig Latin. Wrote it in the chat. And I think what happened, I mean, I don't really know, but a lot of people kind of just glossed over it. But I mean, I didn't know Pig Latin. I Googled it and then I deciphered it and knew that it was Imperium system.
Yeah.
But so people today were saying, how's that fine? And what we did in secret chat's not fine. There was like a resurgent of the same.
Yeah, it's lots of gray area. It's lots of gray area. But that's kind of coming back to just like kind of like the fundamental thing about it. And I just got to reiterate, I mean, and I can't even remember, I'm saying this, and I can't even remember what I voted, or even if I voted on the secret conversation thing. But I feel like a game of this size really lends itself to secret conversations, just as a matter of like convenience or whatever, or thematics, or like whatever it is. Like, it just feels more natural to me that secret conversations should be allowed. But if the law is the law, and if the majority have voted for no secret conversations, then we got to figure out a way that we're going to do that in a way that makes everyone happy. We want everyone to have fun with this game. We want everyone to enjoy what's going on. So we need to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't vote, but because I was kind of collecting the thing, but I would have voted for secret conversation. It's just that there were more people saying no.
Totally.
Our votes wouldn't have mattered. Like, they got more than a majority, so that was like
totally
settled by them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, so the question is like, how far can you go to try to hide it in places that are technically accessible to everyone, but people might not notice. That's the. But it hasn't been fully resolved. I do think that there was enough pushback that people are probably not going to do that again. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll
Just
see.
Because people don't want to deal with like the noise.
Sure. Yeah, no, I feel it.
Yeah, so this is just round one, turn one. Not even round one.
We got a long way to go, baby.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's the easiest turn, the turns that go fastest usually, but at the same time, people are trying to figure out like how to do explores, where to keep your stats. I just did like a round at the end of everybody's first turn, and I was like, you didn't add your planets, you didn't add your money, you didn't exhaust your agent, like all this stuff. And,
of course. Yeah,
I think that it's very, very like what I think about Sarin's role as the Imperial Arbiter. I think very, very soon we'll get to a place where you'd be like, we've been playing with the wrong board state for 3 rounds now. Apparently, so was over fleet capacity for 4 consecutive combats.
Stuff like that happens in a regular game. So you got to expect at least something like that is going to happen in this crazy ass situation.
Yeah, it's just the scope of it, I think, is going to be like, where you really need someone to be like, I'm just going to arbitrarily determine that this is how we're going to decide it.
And I think you made absolutely the right choice in Sarin. 100% the right choice.
Yeah, he's going to have no problem. And by the way, if I told him you should say X is the law, you could be certain that he's damn right not going to do what I tell him for sure. There's no way he's going to take what I'm saying and be like, yeah, I'll just help Tispoon here. Oh, no.
I love it, man.
So, yeah. All right, man. I think that's all we have. It's way past my bedtime. So I'm going to.
Sounds good, man. This is this is great. I'm really excited that we're doing this. I'm going to try and be a little more tuned in to the goings-on of the game and do what I can to help out. I really enjoy making these videos with you, man. You know, maybe we won't do this for every single cycle of actions, but you know, we'll be doing updates.
No, let's save him for things that, you know, something happened. I just thought it would be fun because we really just started to get rolling.
Absolutely. All right. Well, signing off for now.
All right.
We'll catch you.
Good night.
Good night, one and all.